It's the game everybody is talking about, the gift that just kept on giving all night long.
It never essentially started at 2:30 our time, but at 5:30 in D.C. it went past midnight there.
Yeah, so it ended tomorrow.
Right. Hasn't even ended. That's right, Kate. Very long game.
It was, you two. It definitely was. And tonight, needing just one more out, rookie manager Matt Williams made a decision he's going to be thinking about for a while. He removed starter Jordan Zimmerman after 8 2/3 innings of shutout ball, and that is where our highlight begins. San Francisco looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead, and the Panda was up to the task with Joe Panic and Buster Posey on. Pablo Sandoval flips one down the line. Panic would come around to tie it, and Buster, he would try for it, but he'd get thrown out at the plate. So we go to extras, where Yusmeiro Petit was absolutely incredible. Petit would give the Giants 6 innings of work, 7 strikeouts, only gave up 1 hit, and that could turn out to be huge later this postseason. The longest game in playoff history would finally come to an end in the 18th. He was 0 for 6 when he stepped into the box, but Brandon Belt made up for that with 1 swing of the bat. Belt goes yard. Giants win it 2-1 to take a 2-0 series lead. Let's head back to D.C. to hear from our Amy Gutierrez. Cal was in Arizona tonight trying to start the season 3-0. Bears were up 18 at the start of the 4th, but Zona would rally back following a successful onside kick. Anu Solomon finding Caleb Jones to make it 45-43. The 2-point conversion no good, but the Cats got one last chance. With 4 seconds left, the Hail Mary pass. Are you kidding me? Austin Hill comes down with it. I threw my eyeliner across the green room at that point as Arizona beats the Bears 49-45. The 49ers made a roster move in advance of tomorrow's game in Arizona. San Francisco releasing backup quarterback Josh Johnson to create a spot for tight end Asante Cleveland. Now that's important because it could signify the fact that Vernon Davis most likely going to miss the game. Davis injured his ankle last week on that play. He and backup tight end Vance McDonald both listed as questionable, so as of right now, Derek Carrier is going to get the start. Tom Brady sent to start tomorrow's showdown with the Raiders, and the Patriots quarterback actually started getting into it with the Silver and Black earlier today on his Facebook page. Brady asked fans to post their favorite Pats Raiders memory under a photo from the old Tuck Rule game, which any Raider fan will tell you is the one game they would like to forget. Yeah, not too nice of Tom Brady there. Brady and the Patriots going to be hosting the Raiders tomorrow at 10 a.m. back in Foxborough. The 49ers Cardinals going to kick off at 1:05 down in the desert, and we'll have highlights from both of those games tomorrow night right here on NBC Bay Area.
Boy, what a frustrating end to that Bears game. That was
Kate, you are a Cal grad, are you not?
I am.
How are you doing tonight? You okay?
I broke a few pieces of makeup, but I managed to get the script on set with me, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's right. She's holding it together. Thanks so much, Kate.
Yeah, and this year, the selfie stick and drones were reportedly banned from the event. It's an effort to beef up security. The Derby is in step with many other museums, stadiums, and festivals, which already banned the selfie stick, citing safety hazards.
It was pretty cool to see those. Some pictures from the Derby. That is on my bucket list. I've got
Kate,
that. I've got
Kate, what are you doing? Kate, they're banned.
Just let me take a selfie real quick.
Step away
banned
from the selfie.
Okay,
there we go. You can hide the camera in the big Derby hat, Kate. That's the way you do it.
Well, see, I wanted to put the hat on, but they said that I probably shouldn't take the selfie in the first place, so they said definitely no hat. Anyway, talk about a day for sports fans to roll directly out of bed and straight onto the couch. Hockey, horse racing, golf, boxing, and let's not forget about those Giants who earned Tim Hudson his first win of the year in the craziest of fashions. We'll have the highlights coming up next in sports. It's one of the busiest sporting days in recent memory. Boxing, horse racing, hockey, golf, and interleague baseball at AT&T Park. The Giants took the opener from the Angels in walk-off fashion last night. Could Tim Hudson help them make it 2 in a row? For metal fans in attendance for the annual Metallica Day, certainly hope so. The guys with the national anthem top 7 when we catch up with this. Giants up 4-1 as Albert Pujols makes it 4-2 with 1 swing of the bat. But the Giants would respond in the bottom of the frame. Guess who's at bat? Yes, Buster Posey, and he would push the lead back to 3 with his own swing. And the Giants would need that because the Angels would plate 2 runs in the top of the 9th to make it 5-4. And with the runner on third, the Giants get lucky as Matt Joyce tags his own guy. Runners out, the game is over. Here's Bruce Bochy.
No, I've never seen that. He smoked the ball. The runner really didn't have a chance. But Joe was there. The ball, Joe would have got to the ball, so I'm sure he would have handled it but that was a wild finish, and first time I've seen that.
And trainer Bob Baffert, meanwhile, was looking for his first Kentucky Derby win since 2002 right here on NBC earlier today. And Baffert's two horses, American Pharoah and Dortmund, just happened to be two of the favorites to win the race. The usual Derby flair on display at Churchill Downs, crazy tuxes, mint juleps, big hats, big wagers, and of course, a horse race.
It's American Pharoah in front, firing line. Dortmund is third, Frosted is fourth. Coming to the finish, American Pharoah and Victor Espinoza have won the Kentucky Derby.
I love that call as Baffert's American Pharoah becomes the third straight favorite to win the Kentucky Derby. His jockey Victor Espinoza wins his second straight after riding California Chrome to victory last year, while trainer Bob Baffert wins his fourth Derby and first since 2002.
Tell me when you realized I think I can win this race.
Turning for home, I thought I got it. Oh no, I was riding him a little bit harder and really ride it in the last 8 to the mouth because, you know, the other horse, he was just right there next to me. Yeah, I can't just
Firing line.
I can't just blow him away and the last 8 to the mouth that I want to, but I got it done.
He did get it done. Round of 16 action today at the WGC Cadillac Match Play at Harding Park. On 10, Rory McIlroy holes out from the bunker. That's why he's the top player in the world. He wins 6 and 5. His quarterfinal match against England's Paul Casey would then go to the brink of darkness. On hole 21, Rory misses the shorty to win. He can't believe it. They'll finish the match tomorrow morning. Also on NBC today, Game 2 of the NHL's Eastern Conference semis between the Caps and Rangers. Third period, Rangers up a goal when Derek Brassard makes it 3-1 New York. But the Capitals would come back later in the period. Alex Ovechkin falling down, cuts the lead to 1. Look at that concentration from Ovi. Final seconds, Washington would pull its goalie, but can't get one past Henrik Lundqvist. New York knocks the series at 1. Game 1 of the NBA's Western Conference semis between the Warriors and Grizzlies tips at 12:30 tomorrow in Oakland. And as expected, Memphis point guard Mike Conley is doubtful to play. Conley's recovering from that surgery to repair a facial fracture. Steve Kerr says that his guys, on the other hand, are good to go.
These guys are all in great shape. We've tried to keep them fine-tuned this week. And we know how this works. If we play well, it'll be because we were rested and we had practice time. And if we don't, it'll be because we're rusty. And you guys get to write those stories.
He just gets it, doesn't. So lunch with the Warriors tomorrow, and we'll have full highlights of that boxing match that's set to start in just a couple minutes coming up tonight at 11.
We were just talking about that. They're saying some places, where like the Philippines are saying turn off any electricity because we don't want any problems, but then a big cable delay, just actually getting the game on.
Yeah, it's going to be insanity for probably about the next hour and a half in the Philippines and obviously in Vegas too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Kate.